This is ATF News with Michael Aportadera and Joan C.
Here are the top stories. More than 2,000 delegates arrived in Davao City for the ASEAN Tourism Forum. Beginning on January 12, the guests began to gather here coming from the neighboring countries. At the Davao International Airport, the delegates are welcomed by the warm hospitality of Davaoeños.
Meanwhile, a gathering of officials of the different ASEAN tourism organizations is being held at the Pearl Farm Beach Resort. Participants include those of the ASEAN Special Working Group on Tourism Integration, ASEAN Tourism Task Force, and the ASEAN National Tourism Organization. For 3 days, the visitors will gather for the advancement of ASEAN tourism in one of the most beautiful beach resorts in the country.
A travel exchange is on its way to be held at the NCCC Mall. The Travix will be participated by tourism players from 10 Asian countries. This is to boost the tourism of the participating nations in Asia. The various regions of Mindanao will join in the event to promote the different tourist destinations here. Cities include Davao, Cagayan de Oro, Zamboanga, and Cotabato. The travel exchange will begin on January 16 until the 20th.
ATF Local Host Committee Chair Art Bongcato Jr. says everything is ready for the ASEAN Tourism Forum. Annalyn Kerubin for this report.
It's all systems go for the 9-day event of the ASEAN Tourism Forum, which started on January 13 with the flag raising at the City Hall of Davao. ATF Vice Chair Art Bongcato for the Local Host Committee hopes that the celebration of the 25th ASEAN Tourism Forum will be a successful one as they prepared meaningful activities all throughout the coming days.
So I think this is a good indication of how we prepared for the hosting, and of course we're certain that the next few days will be more exciting for the ATF.
On the Silver Jubilee of ATF, Bongcato warmly welcomed the delegates by saying,
"Welcome to all of our guests. Welcome to the beautiful city of Davao. The community has prepared some exciting things for you. Hope you move around and enjoy the sights, the sounds, and the taste of our wonderful city."
For the ATF channel, this is Annalyn Kerubin.
Madayao, the magazine of the 25th ASEAN Tourism Forum, was launched at the Villa Margarita Hotel. The magazine is the official guide of visitors and guests of the celebration, which also promotes the host city. Essa, Vilchez for the report.
Finally, the official magazine for the ASEAN Tourism Forum, or ATF 2006, named Madayao, was launched at the Villa Margarita Hotel here in Davao City.
Fresh from the plant of Midtown Printing Press, who I would say did a marvelous, splendid, and spectacular job in the production of our Madayao magazine.
Participating in the launch were the staff of the magazine, headed by Mr. Ernie C. Abella as the editor-in-chief of Madayao and Media Man. Mr. Abella proudly presented a magazine which features the best of Davao.
It's an amazing capacity, seems to have an amazing capacity of leading the nation, showing the nation the way.
Reading the Madayao truly proves that Davao is definitely the perfect family travel destination. This is Essa Vilchez for the ATF channel.
Davao City is well known for its iconic features like the Philippine Eagle, the world-class waling-waling, and the perfect view of Mount Apo. Undoubtedly, it is also known for its warm hospitality. These are the reasons behind its being chosen as the host for this year's ATF. Essa Vilchez has more.
Davao City is well known as the home of the Philippine Eagle. But more than that, Davao is unique with its people and its warm hospitality.
Unique na, natural qualities. No? I think it's really the people of Davao. Generally, wherever you go, mataas ang moral. No? Very high moral ang mga taga Davao.
With the 2006 gathering of the 25th ASEAN Tourism Forum, Davao is more blessed to be hosting the prestigious event. To showcase the best of Davao, the city posted Waling-Waling the signpost on the center of the islands along major highways in Davao City. Waling-Waling, a rare orchid of exceptional beauty found in Davao. Davaoeños is an even mix of tribes, migrants from all over the Philippine archipelago and traders from all over corners of the world.
You will not just see the differences among our countries, but also our similarities, which I think are more than our differences.
Despite the differences in race and culture, the ATF 06 is the perfect venue to showcase the oneness of ASEAN members. For the ATF channel, this is Essa Vilchez.
In business, the opening of the new year comes as a blessing for many establishments in the city as the ASEAN Tourism Forum provides more venue for business and commerce. Revenues of hotels and restaurants here are expected to increase with the number of visitors coming over. Annalyn Kerubin with the details.
ASEAN Tourism Forum has been an annual tourism summit in the region. With the influx of visitors, hotels and restaurants benefited most of the event.
Yes, it helped a lot yung ATF na ASEAN Tourism Forum sa AMUA. Not all dili lang sa mga hotels, not all in hotels, but also in Davao.
Meanwhile, restaurant supervisors assure that they have doubled their effort to serve their customers well and to make them satisfied, especially the delegates who are on their top priorities.
Sana nga, I'm hoping na maganda yung pagpasok nitong taon na to para sa amin.
Surely, Davao City, the host destination for this year's ATF, is really on its way, not only changing the misperceptions in the international market on the city, but generating revenues for the city's hotel and restaurant. For the ATF channel, this is Annalyn Kerubin.
For the entire duration of the 25th ASEAN Tourism Forum, hotels and resorts in Davao City will offer free wireless fidelity connection or Wi-Fi for delegates to access the internet. Here are the details.
During the celebration of the 25th ASEAN Tourism Forum, Davao City's hotels and resorts will be offering free wireless fidelity connection to access World Wide Web.
The Communications Committee of the ATF was tasked to provide wireless internet connections at all of the locations, which is actually most of the hotels, pati yung mga resorts natin, and also at the NCCC Traffics area.
Mr. Andre Fournier, the chair of communications, claimed that the installation of Wi-Fi connection is 90% done and is ready for use of the ATF delegates and common people.
With this, all of our visitors and guests can now enjoy free Wi-Fi at all of the hotels. Normally in the coffee shop or the lobby, and in some hotels na maliit pati sa rooms, they will, if their laptops or their computers are equipped with wireless technology, they can now access the internet for free.
This just shows that Davao is not only rich in culture, but also in technology.
For the hotels is free for 1 month. So until the end of January, pwede tayong mag-access ng Wi-Fi for free. That's part of the promotion natin for ATF.
For the ATF channel, this is Essa Vilchez reporting.
The peace and order has been under control throughout Davao City for the ASEAN Tourism Forum. Choco Bordios reports.
Davao City PNP Director Senior Superintendent Catalino Cuy has his words that the local PNP were doing their strict implementation of patrolling all corners of Davao City as ordered by Mayor Rodrigo Duterte. Checkpoints were done in every exit and entrance of the city to ensure that there will be no chance for any groups who are planning to hamper the peace and order situation before and during the ATF.
Aside from that, we have already, since Monday, we have already started yung conduct of checkpoints throughout yung mga roads leading to Davao City from adjacent provinces. Meron na tayo niyan. And also yung mga foot patrols and mobile checkpoints sa mga interior roads naman at random.
He also added that paramedics, firemen, and the 911 will be deployed throughout the city so that it will be easier for them to respond if any emergencies will be needed. Colonel Cuy also requested all the Davaoenos to help and cooperate in maintaining the peace and order of the city for the next couple of days.
Lalo na sa sa community ng Davao City, this is our show. Let's join together to make it successful.
He also added that paramedics, firemen, and the 911 will be deployed throughout the city so that it will be easier for them to respond if any emergencies will be needed. Colonel Cuy also requested